Hey everyone, it's February 27th, 2022, and sad news today. My Catasetum saccatum ended up succumbing to rot. There's, I don't know what this is, what kind of infection this is, but it's been spreading slowly. It seems it's up to here right now. I had two spikes over here that died, never flowered. At the time, I thought it was because it was too cold, but that wouldn't explain why other plants were flowering. So I just let it go and I kind of ignored it until today when watering. I noticed that this was leaning down a bit more than usual. So I figured, ooh, okay, so something's going on. And when I felt around, it felt a little soft, but not like squishy, like fluid rot, I guess. Yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. I ended up just pulling it down and twisting this off to take a look, because worst case scenario, well, I guess best case scenario, I break this off and I have a new division of this catasetum, and I can, separate these and do the same. Or I have rot, and it turns out that I have rot, so I'm gonna go ahead, chop this up, do my magic potions and whatnot. Hopefully this will bloom next year. It's a big enough bulb that I feel like this could produce a blooming size growth, or at least big enough for the following year. You know what I mean? These grow fast. This hasn't even woken up from dormancy, although I feel some swelling over here, but that might be too close to the rot to actually do anything. So we're gonna chop it up and look at it. All right, are you ready for the reveal? And that's not looking good. That's scary actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up some more because I only have one hand. I can only record a little bit at a time. I'm gonna clean this off, flame it, and we'll see how that looks. All right, for this next segment, it seems that it's still spreading a little further. I'm gonna cut it just one more node up. You can see where it was emanating. Just for fun, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand to see how it's progressed through this segment. Yeah, this is why I was doing it with one hand. Hold on. Yeah, that was a bad idea, but you can see the discoloration, how it's spreading through the vascular tissue here. I guess if you could graft these things, then you wouldn't have to worry about having to chop these up like this. That's the one advantage cacti have over orchids. As eudicots, they can graft, or at least attempt to, with similar size. Orchids, on the other hand, are monocots, and from what I've seen, studies on grafting are actually pretty low, and tend to show that it's not really a viable way to propagate monocots. So this is what remains of the plant. The discoloration over here is from proximity to an eye that would have been beneficial to have, but I cut too close, so we're gonna rely on this one to produce a new plant. I'm gonna powder this up with cinnamon. You can see right here, there is no discoloration. So cinnamon's gonna go on it, and then, well, fungicide, then cinnamon. And then I'm gonna put it away, let it grow. Not in the tent, but on a windowsill since it's drier, just to minimize risk of mold or anything like that. The remainder of this plant I'm gonna chop up and see what's good. It's dry here, which makes me wonder how it even rotted. It could have been rotting since before winter started. This thing never lost all of its leaves. I had to pull them off, so My belief is that sometime while this thing was spiking, it got infected somehow. Maybe the slugs that were eating ripped something open, and an opportunistic disease got to it because I grow these outside. I only brought them in for the tent for the tent for the winter, so that could be a thing. We got some slugs, or it. I don't know. I don't know. It's unfortunate that it happened, but what can I do at this point? This is the piece that piece before it. You can see that this still had that black spot, but it's gone here. At that point, I was just like, okay, this is safe to bank on. But this, not sure. It could have just been a root rot gone wrong, because the rest of these don't seem to be doing anything. These don't look like they're falling apart. They're firm. They don't have any discoloration aside from whatever comes with age. So yeah, not sure what happened. Probably maybe the pot's too big, but at the same time, there's like no moisture in here. Maybe just a little bit, but that's from daily condensation falling into the pot. In any case, thank you for watching me spiral in silence, trying to figure out what was wrong with this plant, and finding out that this plant is actually salvageable. It's a shame, again, that I had to cut so much of it off. It's down to like a third of its original size. So again, thank you, and we'll see you later. All right, so I'm in the greenhouse again. We're gonna take a look at all these quick little updates, I guess. Update on Mammillaria as a whole. We have this one started blooming again. I'm gonna get close up and zoom in. Cool. We got this one still not doing anything. It's like it hates me. We have this one that's getting really close. This one that's like in full swing now. This one's closing up its rings. This one's just throwing them out there like no one's business. We also got this one, my little cat, I guess. Cat cactus, hairball. I think that's pretty much it for the cacti. We have plenty of buds coming on the Echinopsis corner. Definitely Parodia, Tolumnia on both of these right here. We also got, I'm gonna have to reach around, Dendrobium nobile. This is the species, not a hybrid. So that's cool. And then here's a hybrid. I have to reach down and grab. This is Dendrobium Second Love, first time blooming for me. I got this, I'd like to say either early last year or late the year before. So fun. This one smells like if you took a jelly donut and you got some on your face and you breathe it in and it's still cold, not like warm and gross. It's like a cold jelly that's still on your lip that you inhale. That's the best way to describe it. It's not potent, it's not bad. It's not like horribly sweet. It's like a gentle floral jelly fragrance. The red jelly, by the way, not the yellow. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Shout out to my ladybug friend over here that I've been not trying to look at while recording this so I can actually focus on the plants. But yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching.